I won't be able to get into a hospital period after crying to you and telling you I can't take it, telling you I'm a government witness and
We're not going to be able to admit you. I'm sorry.
right, I know, but after crying and telling you all that, you can't admit me into the hospital and exactly where are you sending me? And then you told me the man said that you should be able to have resources. He was giving me resources that you didn't give me.
What kind of resources?
You didn't give me any. You said
Sunrise, Trinity.
I told you that I was
homeless.
Yeah, you said you didn't have any, and now you do.
I mean, I can't get you into a place.
Who can on the planet? I told you I was fleeing abuse. You said you didn't have social workers.
So you're gonna need to go there for case management. I can give you pieces of paper that say like, hey, this organization provides housing stuff, this organization provides shelter stuff, but as you know, those are not immediate things. Would you like those resources?
Yeah, you just told me you couldn't do it. You had to speak with the case manager. And then that man said you should be able to help you. He was giving me resources. Caritas told me they just had food.
Well, then let's go up front and get some of those. I have more.
But you just told me you didn't have them, and that the gentleman just there told me that Caritas has housing programs.
Would you like them?
I'm just trying to figure out. I told you that people are dishonest with me all the time. I do, but that man that I was just talking to told me that an organization that I go to all the time has housing that where I go eat and security's guarding it. They never told me they had housing resources. I just told you I get treated like that's what he said. He said that he got, but I just don't understand why people lie to me about the sources. I told you that the other location did it where I was getting housing, shelter. They lied about how putting me on housing programs. I told you that.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna call 911 and tell them I want to hurt myself because I can't get people to be honest with me. So I'll just go outside and call 911.
Sure, that's your prerogative.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that someone's behind why I can't get her services.
You're familiar with Sunrise, but that's a list of things they do. And you're familiar with the Trinity Center. List of sliding scale or balancing resources and in community participation. A list of shelter and housing communities and this was
Okay, can I just call 911 in here?
it's not up to me.
Okay, I'm gonna call him. I wanted to hurt myself. I guess EMS. I can barely hear you.
The ambulance is the address.
One moment. I'm at the crisis location. They won't get me into a hospital. This has been happening a long time. I get denied medical treatment and mental health treatment. I'm a government witness, and my rights are violated to an extreme.
Room there?
I'm just in the lobby, the waiting area. They would not get me would not get me with the
You're in the waiting area?
right.
Okay.
So that I was told that they help. This is a crisis location. This is a part of the report. This is a crisis location, and they failed to help me in my crisis. But this has been happening years, and I've tried to compile evidence of how I repeatedly get treated. So since I told them that I was, for years, they've denied me mental health treatment and medical treatment. The police haven't even came and interrupted. And then when I finally do get it, it's controlled. So I told them I wanted help with my trauma from being targeted and the government witness, and I couldn't get it. This is a pattern.
And what's the phone number that you're calling from?
I was emotional. I was crying. I told them I couldn't do it anymore, and they didn't care. And still, I did not get mental health treatment.
Are you feeling violent?
No, not violent.
Okay.
I told them that if I could not get help in being a government witness, I think I may want to hurt myself, and I didn't want to be out on the street just going through this. Then they said that they don't know if anyone would let me in. They saw me crying and still did. But this is a pattern. How is it possible for someone to be robbed of their ability to get in shelters, mental health treatment, medical treatment, and it can go unresolved all this time? Nothing's done about it.
Ma'am, do you have access to any weapons?
No.
Okay. And are you thinking about killing yourself?
I came to Integral Care to the crisis center to get help for trauma. It was denied. To get into a hospital, it was denied.
Okay. But ma'am, I'm asking, are you thinking about killing yourself?
I want to hurt myself if I can't get help anywhere. Yes, I do want to hurt myself. If people are going to keep on denying me of services, violating my rights, and not getting accountability, yes, I want to hurt myself.
Have you done anything to injure yourself?
And not at this point. That's why I came here to get help and didn't get it. Year after year after year, my rights are violated to an extreme and nothing's done. And I'm trying to interrupt the pattern and get a paper trail of what's happening. And also get the help that I'm supposed to be able to get.
Okay. Have you recently had to change to or stop taking any prescribed medications?
No.
Okay. Have you taken any medication or other substances today?
No.
Okay.
So what's going on is I'm at the crisis center and all these locations scam to keep me from services. So that's why I told them I want to go to a hospital to get treatment for trauma. Each time I'm trying to get treatment for trauma, I'm deprived of it. I told them about the conspiracy, the crimes. I told them I had video footage of multiple different arrests. And they said that they couldn't do their mandatory reporting. I said I thought it was criminal for you not to. They did not give me access to a social worker.
All right, I've got us all connected.
Hey, this is Andre. What's happening over there?
Yes, I'm a government witness and I'm targeted and I've been deprived of mental health treatment, medical treatment, and all kind of rights that other citizens have. And I came to try to tell Integral Care that I was in a crisis and I wanted to go to a hospital to get treatment for the therapy. I was crying and very emotional because I've been deprived of mental health treatment. They only want to treat me for schizophrenia to not get charges. But they don't know, they can't tell me that I haven't been raped, molested, and been through the things that I've been through. But they have and won't treat me for trauma. Integral Care said that I couldn't get into a hospital. I told them I'd call 911 and tell them the same thing, that I want to hurt myself. I told them that if I could not get help, that I want to hurt myself. And they told me they still couldn't help.
What is it that Integral Care isn't offering you?
I told them I want to go to a hospital and get treatment for trauma.
So you want to go to a psych hospital?
Right.
Or you want to go, or when you say trauma, are you talking about like physical injury trauma?
No, trauma for pain and suffering, emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma, okay. And what do they want to do?
They're denying me mental health treatment. They denied everything. They only gave me resources to go somewhere else, like everywhere else I'm at. This is how I'm treated.
So they're trying to send you elsewhere.
Right.
Is there an Integral Care staffer there that I could speak to?
Hello. Do I need to come around there?
I can hear you.
Yes, I spoke with someone and I was very emotional and I told them I was in a crisis and that I want to admit myself in the hospital and I've been robbed of that right as being targeted and a government witness as well as medical treatment. Mm-hmm. I was denied the ability to go to a hospital and I called 911 to see if they can get me in the hospital and they want to speak with a staff person.
Are they still on the phone?
Mm-hmm. Right there. He's right there.
I'm still here.
Hi. Is this?
Hi, my name's Andre. I am with Austin Travis County EMS. I'm just trying to figure out what is happening.
I'm trying to get into a hospital. I feel like I want to hurt myself because I'm a target, a government witness, and I have trauma, and I can't get help.
I want to hear their side of it.
Okay.
Please.
Sir, what was your name again?
My name's Andre Thompson.
Andre. Okay. Do you mind if I can get the counselor who assessed? What's your name, ma'am?
Kiana.
Kiana.
Yes.
I'm going to get the counselor that assessed Kiana, because he knows more background information than I do.
Absolutely.
Okay. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, I told you essentially is that I came here to get help, to get assistance, and it's being denied. They're sending me somewhere else. And I cried to him. I was emotional
Where do they want to send you, by the way?
to go get that,
Did they tell
to
you?
deny me mental health treatment, hospitalization, period. They told me to go to outpatient. This has happened years.
Outpatient.
Yeah, I've had the police department come, and I have it recorded where the police department came and interrupted medical treatment. And I told them that I don't want to keep living like this, and got emotional, cried, and had a meltdown. And they're still telling me to leave. This happens location to location. I asked him about resources. He wouldn't give it to me. Another man was giving me resources. He interrupted it. And the man said, he should be able to give you resources. I said, then he did after I said that man said that you should give me resources, but you just told me that you didn't have any. That I had to speak with the caseworker.
What's your first name?
It's Kiana.
Have you ever
He wanted back down. I called 911 to try to get in the hospital. I told him I wanted to hurt myself, and I told he wants background information on why I'm not getting assistance to get in the hospital. 911.
Yeah, we can. Let's sit in here. We can stop. Alright, are you comfortable with me releasing this information to them?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't. Can we go in a private area? So
Well, we can't go back there. We can
why not back there?
talk outside because our services are done back there. Hi, this is Zach with Psychiatric Emergency Services.
Hey, this is Andre with Austin Travis County EMS. I'm just trying to find out what is happening.
Let's see. We completed an assessment today and didn't find our client to meet criteria for hospitalization.
Telling you that I was suicidal if I can't get help, and I was trying to not hurt myself because each location is denying me treatment. You didn't give me. You said you couldn't give me any resources.
It was communicated to me
Man,
that.
hold on a second. I need to.
It was communicated to you what?
Hi, sir. Can you still hear me?
I need to hear from him. But I did get your story. I just need to hear what they're trying to do in terms of your treatment. Are you still there?
It was communicated to you what, sir?
Hi.
It was communicated to you what, sir?
Where'd he go?
I need to talk to him.
I wanted to know who talked to you because I already told you that people
If
are.
you're not going to let me talk to him, then I'm going to be done.
Okay, I don't have a right. You said it was communicated to you. He don't want to talk about who communicated with him.
So, client denied current suicidal thoughts, reported she anticipates it's possible she'll develop them if she's not placed in a hospital. Reported reasons for possible suicidality anticipated is both being unhoused and then persecuted by unknown persons, and then said declined psychiatric medication treatment, and so we just couldn't find a cause to hospitalize.
He's not being honest.
I see.
This is why I've had to.
Okay.
I don't know why he would not be honest.
If she was willing, would you guys, or is she eligible for outpatient treatment?
Yes.
I want to get into a hospital. I've cried in front of this man and told him I was a government witness and targeted, and he's being dishonest about what happened.
Ma'am.
What's your name?
I gotta hear what.
But here's the thing that I'm telling you. I called 911 to say that I want to hurt myself and can't tell you or anyone on the planet what I'm going through. I want to know why this man would be dishonest. And then he said that he was something when somebody communicated something to him. Who did he talk to?
To you, I was talking about you.
Sir,
Yes.
are the police involved?
There are no police here.
Okay.
Okay,
All
Mr.
right,
Sato, the cab has been called.
So.
I think that they need to be to see why this man is dishonest and why so many people don't want me have rights.
Doesn't want to do whatever outpatient treatment you prescribe, and so and she wants us to come get her.
Correct. I believe that's correct. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted hospitalization. It was denied. And then he's not being dishonest about what happened. Well, he's being dishonest.
We will send somebody that way, but it may take a little bit. This call is not quite an emergency. So if you would, I don't know, maybe wait somewhere wherever they direct you, we'll have one of our mental health paramedics come over there, okay?
Okay.
All right. And can you spell your first name? So I
It's
can tell
Kiana.
them
Kyana.
A-Y-A-N. Hang tight.
Okay, who do I need to talk to? I need to know. I need to know the consequences of people scamming to keep me from my rights. That man blatantly lied. This is what a lot of times why I record my
I'm
interaction.
not involved in anything like that.
I need to know. I call 911. I need to know this is serious. If my rights are going to repeatedly get violated, I don't know why my calls are like this, sir. If this country is not going to allow me to get medical treatment or mental health treatment, that's serious. And I need to interrupt these crimes. If they're going to just go follow me everywhere I have and enlist these people to deprive me of my services and then lie and scams to do that, I'm not safe here in this country. You have to see something that I started to record the interaction because I know how they do me. I cried in front of this man numerous times and had a breakdown, and he still will not let me get in the hospital. Told me I didn't need one. I went to the bridge shelter, signed up for shelter there, and cried to him, and then was put on the list. And he said later on they didn't think I needed it and put me out the shelter. I just left Dallas and came to Austin and still getting treated the same way. If I'm on the list, you can't tell me that you don't want me getting shelter because I didn't need it. That's not how their program works. I was signed up for a bed. I had every right to that bed, and they wouldn't give it to me. He said that somebody else needed it more than me, violating my rights. But I had just cried to him too. Sir, I don't know what to do because people aren't being held accountable for their crimes.
All right. Well, we're sending an ambulance and a mental health person over there. However,
well, maybe if I go to the hospital, they'll do their mandatory reporting.
That they are prescribing you, because I mean they're trained professionals here.
They're compromised, sir, is what I'm trying to communicate. If I'm crying to them and telling them I'm on it, it shouldn't be. It's not this difficult. It's not impossible to get to a hospital. If someone is crying and saying that I don't know what I'm going to do, I'm tortured by the government, I'm in pain, it's not impossible to get into the hospital. Police departments don't come and remove someone from hospitals getting medical treatment. I think that people need their charges, sir. I'm not being heard. If this is 911 and I can't communicate that the police department has came to hotel stays, hospitals, all different locations I'm at, you know, what is going to be done about these felonies? How much more of this living hell am I going to have to endure? Sir, okay, forget it. Yeah, that living nightmare, whatever was happening when I was crying in there with that man was long drawn in a nightmare, whatever that was. He was being condescending and he saw me crying, and then he denied mental health treatment. I think that someone is controlling this experience. So I'll wait on the ambulance. Then he wouldn't give me resources, lied about it, said only a case manager can do it. Somebody else I was talking to said I don't look confused, said he should be able to give you resources. When he got caught in it, he gave me the resources, but blatantly lied. Why would he lie about resources and say only a case manager can do it after I had just cried to him?
Again, it would be better if you let them start treating you than going this route.
They wouldn't treat me. I'm not being heard. I'm not being heard. I called 911 because I was not being treated. They would not treat me. They told me to go somewhere else. Okay, this is how my calls are. This is how it is for me.
Sending somebody over there, I'm just telling you that it would probably be better if you worked with them.
They won't work. They won't help me, sir. I'm not being heard. That's why I called 911 and you're covering for it. I called 911 because they wouldn't help me. They don't want to work with me. They're depriving me of treatment.
That's not what he told me. They were going to treat you in an outpatient sort of way.
I wanted to go to a hospital.
But you're not eligible to go to a hospital.
If I want to hurt myself, how am I not eligible? If anyone that's called, because I can't get treatment any other kind of way. If I want to hurt myself, then you call 911 and tell them you want to hurt yourself and you get treatment. Why am I being excluded from that?
So, I don't think that's exactly how it works. Like, if you just say that you want to hurt yourself, but you're not really a risk.
Are you psychic? I was just crying and had an emotional meltdown to the man. I just think that this is further evidence that something's amiss. If I had a meltdown and crying compulsively in this man's face.
Somebody is on the way.
Okay, thank
See
you.
you.